going on, everybody? So, yeah, I ain't dropped a video in a while. I figured I gotta change that. I'm up to, I think enough people to like fill up 2 whole bathrooms at this point, much to my surprise. And I don't know, probably just like falling asleep and just like finger hitting the button or something like that. I have no idea. But, yeah, I really appreciate anybody who has subscribed. By all means, don't like. No. Now, by all means, yeah, I just appreciate it. But yeah, there's gonna be no, please like and share it. No, 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 no. Don't even worry about that. I just appreciate it. If you found me and you subscribed, hopefully it's just because we have similar tastes. So, to that end, so we're what, the middle of March now or something like that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I still haven't dropped a video. So instead of like doing a review of each figure as it comes up, I figure, you know, both for the time and the fact that I don't think anybody wants to see me that much. I figure I'll just drop a video and do my sort of here's my candidates of the year so far for top figure of the year. Yeah, I mean, I dropped a video last year and I ranked a bunch of figures, and people seem to like that. And it's probably just that time of year, but I figure I just keep on doing that. And again, nobody pays me for this. I just kind of do it because I want to. So to that end, I guess here's my list for the year in no particular order. I'll bring them up and I'll show them to you. Let me just start grabbing them here after I take a lovely drink of Mountain Dew. Yeah, they don't sponsor me either, but still other shit. So first of all, first figure of the year, excuse me, in my opinion, is that Joker. I believe this is the comedian. I think I got this at GameStop. Is the only place I found this. I don't know if it's a GameStop exclusive per se, or I think it is. But dude, yeah. So I started reading the Three Jokers, and oh good lord, it's good. So good. Yeah, highly recommended read. And if you don't read, by the way, you know that you don't have time to read. Not that you can't. Well, hell, maybe you can't. Yeah, if you ever want a good explanation on, comic book stories, etc., in sort of a plain English way versus just reading to you, and he also does an excellent job of explaining tie-ins, maybe, what people mean by this. The dude is a freaking encyclopedia. I think it's Rob, from Comics Explained. I found that guy like I don't know 2 years middle of COVID type shit, and man, just hours and hours of just wasting away. I mean, and he's got a soothing voice too, so I think I've taken just as many naps to him as I have golf. But yeah, it's extremely informative, no doubt, and does so in an entertaining way. So I mean, that dude doesn't know me, so I don't know him, but there's a recommendation. But yeah, this Joker right here is just straight up badass. I don't know how well you can see its eyes from there. Hopefully things are focusing in. I can't see the video. I have the screen's facing that way, so the whole thing could get screwed up, and I wouldn't know until the end. But yeah, it doesn't come with much, but what it comes with and the execution of the actual action figure, I guess, is nothing special. However, the paint, the story, yes, I'm a Joker guy, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you, oh my god, it's just they did it. No, it's a cool ass Joker, and McFarlane in my mind up to that point was the absolute best one, and just because of the hat, just like almost like the shimmering evil eyes. And the context, right? Give him a handgun, and the context is even better. You know what happened to Barbara Gordon? This is the guy. But yeah, or was he? 3 Jokers. Check it out. But yeah, there's my first candidate for figure of the year. It's the Comedian Joker. I believe the GameStop exclusive. The next one is one my daughter found. Now, I haven't found this at all anywhere else. There was only one there, and it's not like it's a brand new thing, but this is a velociraptor from, what is it, the Amber Collection, you know, some Jurassic Park thing. So, these are not packaged like the other ones. I think this is also the series where where you had those humans, but the dinosaurs from the actual Amber Collection are exceptional. I mean, you're talking full rotational tail with bendy wire. The feet, not only do they have great ankle pivot, they are fabulously articulated. I know that there's a lot of really crappy dinosaurs out there, and this ain't the one. Not at all. Like I said, there's a lot of really poorly articulated ones that maybe lean on some other things, but yeah, this is not the one. Yeah, no doubt about it. I have loved these things just since the word go on these releases. Just incredible action figures. Yeah, just fabulous articulation. The arms on them, the jaw, the neck, the tail. About the only thing they could have done better, and I'm not sure how much this would actually add to this figure, is a mid-joint like a mid-joint there. If they did something like that, that would be pretty good, and I don't think anybody would complain about that. But all told, I mean, just like I said, a purely exceptional action figure in virtual every regard. From the look, the paint, the articulation. I hope that they end up doing more of the actual dinosaurs. I think that would be really impressive to watch. I can't lie. I would definitely check that out with great interest. Yeah, I a big old Tyrannosaurus Rex with that level of articulation. Yeah, I do that all day, every day. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. So that's the second figure of the year so far. Third figure of the year so far is a Neca outing. Neca, this is the Wolf Man. So it's not the sculpt of the Wolf Man that put this on my list. It's not the callback that put this on my list, because hell, I don't even remember watching the original one. I mean, I'm old, but I don't think I'm that old. But Universal Monsters, you know, you could have done something more evil to appeal to me, generally speaking. However, what they did with it was really nice, because he's fully convertible from Wolfman to Human. He comes with 2 different hands, which are not hairy, 2 different feet, which are not hairy, and of course, a non-wolfed out face. Just based on that alone, you're giving me basically a fully convertible, like almost like a Transformer action figure. That's not a Transformer. Come on, you're in. You know, whether or not, you know, I'm a Wolfman fan, I can certainly appreciate what they did. Well done, NECA. Love just the fact that you didn't go lazy and pick one or the other or a halfway between, which is the nightmare. You sort of gave us every stage of it, and I really appreciate that. And so therefore, it is on the list. Let's see here. What else do I want to throw up here? The next one, I don't think we really know yet. Don't really know yet. So this is Rintra. This is the Build-A-Figure from, I believe, the latest Build-A-Figure, I should say the latest wave of Marvel Legends. Now, Rintra as a character. Do we give a shit yet? No. At least, you know, as an MCU fan, you don't care because you don't know. As an action figure guy, you might care. Because this is a Minotaur, dude. I mean, come on. That's pretty fucking cool. And as you might recall, if you ever watched my review of the best figures of the year for last year, you remember one of the things that I thought was really important was original character design. You're not going to get it all the time, but this is obviously original. Everything from the tail to the legs to the head. It's not just a straight up repaint. And the execution of the actual action figure was very, very good. He's a little bit weird to balance, but only if you're trying to stand him as a fucking human being. He's not. He's a goddamn Minotaur or whatever the fuck he is. He's a bull. He's a bull. So he's got the legs that stand this way. So you got to compensate for that. It's not the most natural thing for us action figure people to do. Not to mention their hooves, so they're smaller. However, he does stand just fine if you get him balanced up properly with the right bend. Take a look at some pictures on the internet or something like that about maybe how animals' legs look. Never mind. But anyway, I highly appreciate it. They did a really nice job. The horns on it are very good. If the character in the movie sucks balls or he doesn't exist, tell me this isn't a candidate for a fucking repaint. Either that or join your Hulk clan or something like that. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, I mean, dude, I had to have this. I had to. And I haven't been let down. I like it. It's a good action figure. And, part of me hopes that he becomes like a central character. Just so the value of my action figure goes up. I mean, that's really my only vested interest in it. Sorry, that was maybe too revealing. Too much? No. Maybe. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. As I talk all that shit, and then I'm gonna have a hard time standing and watch. No, there you go. Oh dear. Oh, still mint. Yeah. All right. You get the point. But yeah, if you spend more than 5 seconds on it, and you just get his balance point right, you shouldn't hear another horrible crash followed by the. Never mind. Moving on. All right, so next one on my list is the Uruk-hai. So this is the Uruk-hai orc from the Lord of the Rings, Marvel Select, not Marvel Select, but Diamond Select. Excellence of execution. There's no if, and, or but about it. This is very, very, very good. Everything from just they just killed it. Killed. Murdered. Destruction. I mean, everything from the off-center eyes, the crazy eyes, going to slay lip. He wasn't looking right, he looked like he crawled out of a bed of meth when he was born, bro. But yeah, they nailed that part. He's got the open mouth. You can violate his mouth a little bit if you want to. But he did let me, the disgusting dirt, the handprints, the sword, ow! And they gave you an alternate head too. So yeah, it's an army builder if you want it to be. Obviously you only need one disgusting face guy, but the helmeted one, man, you could build a whole army of these things. They could, join them up with your mythic legions. They can be like the evil horde or whatever. They hit this one out of the park. His articulation, I think, is probably one of the best in the series that they've done. And the look, the feel, scale. Yeah, it made the list. All right, next. Boom. Beef. You want to know where the beef is? Here's the beef. This is the new Storm Collectibles Zangief from the Street Fighter stuff. Wave, figures, line. Yeah. You see what I'm saying. So, as far as size goes, let me put that in perspective for you. So here's a 7-inch Neca Wolf Man. Huh? The beef. I'm telling you. He's not incredibly heavy, actually, but is his design strong? I have him downstairs with one arm like this and one arm like this supporting just the fallback of one arm I have the entirety of Motaro on this arm right here. And it hasn't flexed back. It hasn't gone down at all. The figure is truly strong. Like a lot of big Storm collectibles, the base on it is a little bit more stiff. Well, because, I mean, Zangief don't karate kick nobody. And, you know, come on. Yeah, just exceptional. Comes with, like, 4 separate heads, 4 different sets of hands. You know, and the body is Storm Collectibles goodness. As beefy as they could possibly make it. Just big as hell. Articulated. You know, Zangief. You know, I'm sure that, you know, it's just, never mind. I'm not going to be going into bullshit politics behind what anybody might think of Zangief now because of world conflict. But I'm not even getting involved with that. Because, yeah, excellent action figure. Yeah, couldn't recommend it enough. Storm Collectibles just crushed it. Now, it seems like it was like 6 months later, something like that, it seemed like. But, yeah, delivery, on point. Very nice. Definitely one of my top action figures of the year. Another one that you might not have ever seen, and maybe if you have, tell me where, because I haven't seen these in any stores yet. I just happened to see this on Amazon like months and months and months and months and months ago. This is, what do they call it? Tyranid Genestealer. This is from the McFarlane Warhammer series. He is a 4-armed, articulated nightmare. But execution, it's all there. It's all there. The only thing, literally the only thing I think they could have done to improve this thing at all was to make the tails articulated. Other than that, I'm not sure they could have done much anything at all. I mean, you can 4-point this guy, you can 2-point this guy. He can attack, he can fly. I mean, come on. Just come on. It's fucking nightmare stuff. Just nightmare stuff. But in a beautiful, beautiful way. Yeah, all right. So, yeah. The Genestealer, I mean, the sculpt, the articulation. Man, if they would have given you, what, maybe an articulated jaw, a retractable tongue, and an articulated tail, I mean, this might have been the most perfect figure of all time at the $20 price point. Don't tell me you can't give me better than what you give me these days when I see something like this. And I have a hard time believing that, you know, given the obscurity of it, that they're like, oh yeah, let's just go ahead and take a loss on this action figure. I want you to dump like $50 worth of tooling and individual pieces into it, even to scale, and then we'll sell it for $20 just because people need a good action figure. That shit don't happen. That shit, come on. So if you can deliver this, why don't we get more of this from other companies? Come on, I'd be like, you know, we should demand more. Let's just be disappointed together. Moving on. Oh, yeah. So, I'm a Hulk guy. I know it's a repaint. I know it's a reuse of a body mold we've seen several times. I know. I don't care. Hulk is the man and the beast. And in this case, he's kind of 2 beasts. So, the Compound Hulk, I don't even think it was done this way in the actual comics. And if it was, I didn't read that particular one. I believe it was just like a brief interlude, you know, like a long time ago. And then they came out with a Compound Hulk, except it was like in the Marvel Universe scale, 3 3/4. And that was heavily collectible, and I missed it every time I tried to get it. But lo and behold, then they give me this. You're making up for lost time. I appreciate that. Actually, never mind. It's not your fault. But dude. Yes, it's a repaint. However, the painting that they did on it is very good. And then the HUD sculpt they gave us, I'm a fan of, including a golden eye. What the hell's up with that? And it just so happened to coincide, timing-wise, with sort of a compoundish Hulk that appeared in the Immortal Hulk series, around that same time. So, yeah, it was a must-have. I already love the body mold. I already love Hulk. You made the colors pop, and boom, gone, made the list. I'm sure this probably won't make anybody else's, but a Hulk guy's list, unless you judge it, individually, maybe then it has a shot. But no, I'm just biased as fuck, and you'll have to deal with this portion of the video. Sorry. Next action figure of the year, and I did pick 10, by the way, so there's only 2 left. Next one is, and if this is not from this year, sorry, I didn't see it until this year. This is your Johnny Depp Grindelwald, which is a little bit more important now since they've shown the previews from the next Grindelwald / Harry Potter-ish universe film, and he's not in it. He's not Grindelwald anymore. My kid told me it was based on, the court stuff with Amber Heard, and, I didn't even follow that stuff, but, if he wanted to play the part, he got chased off, I'm not going to get into it, because, again, I don't know any details, but, dude, Johnny Depp is pretty hard to fucking replace in anything. So I wish the guy the best of luck. I'll probably watch the movie anyway, but I might hate him on general principle. However, Johnny Depp and the execution of this Mafex is exceptional, and it made the list almost strictly based on looks. And then when you couple that with the articulation that doesn't let you down, the bong, the skull bong, come on. Fuck, you kidding me? Come on. It's like the bottle of Jack from the Wolverine last year. I'm like, it's a shoo-in. Not that I have a skull bong, but it's cool. But yeah, so Grindelwald, he definitely makes my list, and I don't know if it's going to get cheaper or if the price is going to go up. I don't know, but I'll probably get another one and have it in the booth, not just because of speculation, but because I think it's exceptional. And I like to sell people exceptional stuff. Oh, to that end, by the way, if any of you guys don't know, I'm the Friday night, I'm the Friday Night Live. I sell stuff live, either out of my own collection or stuff I pick up. I sell stuff live every Friday night on Toy Business on Facebook. It's a group called Toy Business Live and Reply Auctions. Toy Business Live and Reply Auctions. So you can look that up and check out the show, even if you don't buy anything. We always have fun, so if you like the way I talk, if I'm funny to you, if you just want to make fun of me, I don't give a damn. But yeah, you can always check me out there. Because God knows I don't come here very often, so, if for some reason you find yourself jonesing for me, first of all, get a shrink. Second of all, you can always assuage said itch every Friday night on Toy Business. You can check that out. Even if you don't buy anything, I tend to get stupid. Never mind. You have to see it for yourself. So, the Johnny Depp, that's the next thing on the list. And then the last thing on the list, I'll show you. I'll let you assume, and then I will tell you you are wrong. The next action figure on the list is not that Conan. That Conan is pretty special, but he was last year. No. He was merely for attention's sake. The next action figure of the year is the McFarlane, a horse. This is a horse. So said the packaging. The Build-A-Figure is a horse. So a horse is pretty standard stiffness as far as articulation goes for McFarlane. However, it's a fucking articulated horse. Come on. And they did a pretty nice job. Is it perfect? No. They could have done better, but they gave us an articulated horse. Now, for all you Marvel Legends guys out there, not Marvel Legends, Mythic Legions guys out there, you can't tell me you don't understand the importance of this moment. And if you don't understand the importance of this moment, what are you doing, man? Yes, a horse that you can get reasonably priced. I say reasonably because it's a Build-A-Figure. I mean, let's face it, it's not going to be cheap. But you know, as far as delivery, there was a couple of things I wish they would have done better. Maybe give it a little bit wider gate here on the front side for better balancing. But articulated tail, 1, 2, 3 joints per legs, 4 legs, obviously. You've got the side to side and you've got the up and back. About the only thing, again, they could have done better was maybe give it a mid joint of some sort. But how would you do that with the saddle? But dude, yes, well done. McFarlane has been doing some special things. And I think this is one of those things, one of those Build-A-Figures that doesn't matter if you're into DC shit or not. You're going to want this Build-A-Figure. This is going to be one that, you know, you can hoard. Tell me, I mean, especially if you're in Legions, you couldn't use about 10 of these. That you're hoping to God that a bunch of DC fans are like, I built it, I don't care about that thing. Claim it for $20. Yeah, all day, every day. As many as you can sell me. Yeah, so there's the last figure of the year. A horse. What would I say is my favorite of the year so far? Best overall execution on an action figure, period, end of story, is the Genestealer. 4 arms, articulated goodness, a look that's unique to me. I don't even know how they did versus what an actual Warhammer fan would say. But my God, if it was better than this, jeez. Favorite action figure of the year so far is the Zangief. The Zangief, just based on, I've never had him before, so I mean, this isn't like, you know, a reissue for me. This is a new thing for me. The number of accessories that it came with, including some effects I'll never use, but just how strong the actual action figure is, not just in his look, but in reality. The fact that it can hold a, you know, Minotaur is huge. It can hold it, the whole of its body weight, just like that, and not fall over. It's impressive. It's very impressive. So there's my favorite action figure of the year so far. Best overall execution on one so far is the Genestealer. So, yeah, I figured I'd drop that for you. Let me know in the comments what you think. You know, if I overrated or underrated the hell out of something. I know I'm sitting here looking at things that sold huge this year. You know, that Stomper, it's sold huge this year. Let me see here. What else? The Miles Morales, that was insane. You have the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, the Symbiote Spider-Man. You got Black Series. You got tons of high-end stuff. And I'm sure there's been other better executed action figures that have been released, but they haven't made their way to me yet. So I base my opinion solely on what I have, what I've been able to find. So, yeah, with that, there's my opinion. Let me know what you think. All right. Really appreciate the likes and the comments. Yeah, I'll answer you because I'm not famous. All right, peace.